Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I'm a fluid figurative artist. So here I have a really big canvas and have not done a big pour for a very long time. So here I've drawn a dragon. I'm sorry, it's kind of messy because before that I had another drawing on this canvas, but I decided to do a dragon instead. Now this piece is huge. It's about 60 to 90 centimeters if I'm not mistaken. So I've prepared a lot of paints. And here I've decided to make my own blue. It's a bit grayish, more like a teal color. So this will be the background color. And then I plan to do a bright dragon. So I've done a dragon before this, and it's been a long time since I did a figurative, and so the dragon didn't really turn out that beautiful. But for this, I'm more careful now to where I place my paints, and as you can see, the base color is actually pretty thick, because since this canvas is really big, to make sure that I cover all the background properly, I have to make sure that the paint is thicker than usual. While I'm doing this, I just want to say to those who have subscribed to my channel and are still with me, thank you for waiting and having so much patience with me. I have been really busy as it's a new semester for my kids as well as my work, my other work apart from being an artist. So I've been very occupied with it and just trying to get my time adjusted and sorted. So now that things are finally more settled, continuing on with my pour as well. Now here I've already poured paints at certain spots so that it is more controlled. And this step is very crucial if you want to do figurative fluid or fluid figurative art, as it will help determine the outcome of everything. So this is planned pour, and it's not just you pour and hoping that something turn out of it. I mean, of course, we do expect that as well, but at least it's more manipulated to form the figures. So, yes, while I get close to the details, if you can write in the comment section about how you've been, and I would love to hear from all of you so that you won't feel so lonely that I'm always talking to myself when I pour. Like, I would love to get to know my audience as well. And so, yeah, please drop me a comment at the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Now that I've poured the base, at least you can see the shape of the dragon now. And I think this fluid technique is very suitable for this dragon because I want it to be flowy, and this year's dragon is supposed to be a wood dragon, but it's blue. So I don't know why it's blue, but it's blue. So due to that, I'm just going to pour a bluish dragon. It's like a dragon in the sky, or the clouds form the shape of a dragon. But yeah, it's meant to be natural looking. So here I've prepared a certain shades of blue to complement the whole dragon so that it doesn't look like, out of the blue. So here I have my soybean white, which is actually Buffy white, titanium white by Amsterdam. And I'm just going to pour it out. Now, I should have used the white probably, but I didn't want this dragon to be too white, and that is why I used above the white instead. By the way, this video is really long. Actually, it took me a few hours to pour, but I'm narrowing it down to two parts. So this is the first part of how I did the body, and then the second part will come on next week where I show you how I do the face of the dragon. If I combine them together, the video is just going to be too long, and I know that a lot of people nowadays have really short attention span on things, so I try to keep this video as simple and as short as I can. Now here I'm adding metallic colors. There is this really gorgeous strawberry red by Arteza. It's metallic paint, as well as here I'm adding the purple, just slight tint of it. And here there's a yellow gold. As you can see, the color is brighter than the yellow, than the gold. And there we go, just a little bit of it, because if I pour too much, I'm scared that you'll have a lot of cells later on. So yeah, keep it at a minimum as possible. So now here I'll touch everything because there are a lot of air bubbles, especially in my buff D. Okay, for the fun part, so I'm just going to blow it with my hair dryer. This is really, really fun because you don't know what you're going to get from mixing all these paints together. Sometimes it turn out nice and sometimes it won't. So this is fun. Can you see how the paints just mix together and blow out really nicely? I think this is a really cool way to paint, you know what I'm saying? Not really painting, but you're blowing paints to form shapes, and yeah, this is really, really cool. So here, this dragon is looking very fluffy, and that's the effect that I wanted, so it's looking good. Now look at the colors mix here. So, so gorgeous, isn't it? Now I'm just going to take care of the tail to make sure that it's not so fat because I want a lean looking dragon. And yeah, let me just blow out the tails out. Here's a fun fact. I actually was inspired by this Instagram clip that my friend sent to me of this guy, an artist who actually used fluid art and mixed media as well as brushes to paint a dragon out. And so I think it's really cool what he did. And I thought how I can use just fluid art technique and my own style, which is just to pour into and manipulate paints into shapes without using brushes or paintings at all. So I thought let's try to pour a dragon without having to use a brush to do any of the details. And that's where the idea was born, and I hope that this turns out nicely, especially the face, because the first time when I did that dragon, I mean another dragon, I actually, yeah, I didn't like the face. I was trying to capture so much details that I lost the essence of paint pouring. And so that is why I planned ahead and decided to form this dragon, hoping that it'll be more of my style, which is like an abstract figurative art, you know, and so that this dragon has more movement and more spirit into it. So let's see how this turned out to be. Now, this is part one of the video. Please stay tuned for next week as I'll be showing you the part two of how I do the details, especially the face, which is really hard to do, as well as the hand or the claw of the dragon. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel and please hit the like button. And please comment because I really love to hear from you. And I hope you guys stay well. And let's enjoy spring. And I'll see you guys again next week for more details of the dragon, especially the face. So see y'all next week. Take care all. And thank you for tuning in. And thanks for watching. Bye.